I race cars and have been ever since I was 12. My dad introduced the sport to me and I enjoyed it. He would have loved to do it when he was younger, but the opportunity wasn't there. So he wanted to see me do it, seeing as though we had to be the last kid to actually do it, and I'm the last kid and I'm doing it.
In a familiar story of migrants investing everything in the second generation, 18-year-old Chris Alajajian is living out his father's dream of becoming a professional motorsportsman.
Thank you. We'll get a few more second hours. Good.
So, what does it take to be a racing car driver?
It takes a lot of hard work into concentrating, because lap after lap, if you want to succeed, you always have to be consistent and always have your eyes on the ball, like always after corner concentrate about 2 steps ahead of you. And in order to succeed, you just have to always be devoted and motivated, and that'll pretty much get you there. This car is basic model of a Formula 1 car, and if you just look at it, it looks like a Formula 1 car, it handles like a Formula 1 car. It teaches a Formula 3 driver how a Formula 1 car handles, and it's just a stepping stone to Formula 1. This car can travel about 0 to 100 kilometers in 2.8 seconds. They're quick, they're light, and they're expensive. We've got a good team. We've got a good team manager. We've got a good number of people working on the car, and our goal is to win. So to win, you've got to have a good team. This is Danny, the mechanic on the car, and he just does a lot of work on and off the track. He comes here after every session we have and just gives me the feedback on the data, how the car's doing and how I'm doing as the driver. So we work together in order to get me and the car in shape.
Basically, after each session we download the data out of the vehicle. Up on this top line here in the red we have RPM, in the pink we have a steering wheel trace to see which way he's turning the vehicle. In the black line here we have his throttle, so we know how much power he's wishing to get out of the car and whether it's actually working.
Look at the closing speed of these cars under brakes. Down the inside, look at that!
He backed it in like a sprint car.
A lot of pieces here and there are specially designed in order for the car to travel fast at high speeds. If you just drive a normal road car at high speeds, you don't have enough aerodynamics to go through a corner with high speeds. You'll lose control and it'll hurt.
Alajajian now at probably the worst part of the track. Oh, contact with a back marker, and he's gone off. There goes the race lead for Chris Alajajian, and that was a big one.
My mother, she doesn't want to know. She stays at home while I'm racing. She just worries pretty much the whole time while I'm gone and tries to kill time happily while I'm gone, but it just sometimes doesn't work.
And while Mum's reserving her judgment,
how are you? Thank you for coming.
Thank you, pleasure, mate, pleasure.
there's a definite buzz surrounding this young driver.
I believe that Chris can go all the way. He has all the attributes, he's got the tenacity, he definitely has the abilities. He's virtually a chip off the old block of Mark Webber, and if Mark Webber can make it, we'd like to think that Chris will make it.
Motorsport has always been truly international, and today's race meeting is no different. Chris is racing in round 7 of the Formula 3 Championship Series, and just before the race, it's time for the lucky shirt to make an appearance.
It's falling apart, but it's not falling off me. So until that happens, we'll just get some duct tape and stick it together.
And the lights are now on. The starter has control, waiting for them to go for race 2. McFadden stalls it, doesn't get off the line. Karate gets around him, so too Alajajian. Now he fires it back up, launches himself down the circuit, but he'll do so from second last. Alajajian gets around on Aaron Karate, moves up into 3rd spot. The first 2 cars out on the circuit have come off, and now Chris Alajajian goes to the race lead.
He's leading now. The guy was leading, he was second, and he dropped down.
Chris Alajajian with the outright win after 10 laps.
I'm the happiest man in the world at the moment. So he done a lap record, he won the race, we're good on the points at the moment. I'm very proud of what he done so far.